Alright guys, here we go, episode 168, playing against the Arizona Wildcats, my rivalry game, the duel in the desert, and we're looking pretty good. I mean, my backup's come in, he's throwing for almost 1,500 yards, 18 touchdowns, even though he's only played like 3 or 4 games, which is very nice to have my backup, who's actually way better than my starter, but my starter's still questionable. Bonds, of course, and Richard out for the rest of the season. At least they got a couple of guys injured also, so that might help me. We get the ball, start the game, because they won the toss. I wanted to kick it, dump it off to McCutcheon, and whoops! Oh, nice little spin move by my wide receiver. That's actually my number 1 receiver, which is kind of weird because I typically don't throw to them. But then I do a triple option. Thompson just got to get past one guy. Ooh, almost hits, clips my foot, but he keeps his balance. Runs into the touchdown on the triple option. I'll take it. Lawrence Thompson getting on the board, especially since he's playing a lot more. Jennings is the starter now, since the other guy's out for the season. And Thompson getting all the touches, man. Jennings does all the work. Thompson gets all the glory. We're up 14-0. But they're not giving up. 3rd and 12. Drop back pass. Throws it off his back foot, falling down. And hits a wide open receiver. I was not a happy camper, but 35 yards later, they get it. 3rd and goal. And whoops. Scott, the backup safety, coming in for the injured Bonds, makes a nice little play in the end zone. I'll take it. 2nd and 4. Hand it off to Jennings and just got to outrun everybody. A couple of guys miss. And I probably should have cut it back more towards the middle, but I stayed to the outside. Try to get it down the sideline. Not quite fast enough to outrun everybody, but 61-yard gain. I'll take it. Drop back the pass, throw it into the end zone. McCutcheon gets waylaid on. Holy crap. Didn't quite make it in the end zone, like on the 1 or 2 yard line. He gets straight up blasted, man. Fumbles the ball, so they get the ball now. 2nd and 2, but Bell just throws that dude straight up on the ground. He's like, get off me, chump. You're not man enough to take me down. So, like 30, probably like 40, 50 yards later, finally bring him down. 3rd and 9, drop back the pass. Everson just kind of walks right into the end zone. Guy, I didn't want to guard him, but hey, it is what it is. There you bring it within 7. We get the ball now. 3rd and 9, drop back the pass. Try to force it to King, which the computer apparently likes me running that play because they pick it off almost every time now. The dude almost returns it back all the way. The linebacker doing pretty good. 1st and goal. I mean, he just flips and falls and rolls into the end zone, and we are tied at 14-14. They scored in like 5 seconds. It's kind of crazy. We're not giving up. 1st and 10, a little rollout pass, and McCutcheon called for it, so I gave it to him. He got the first down for me, which is nice. 13 yards later, we're sitting at 1st and goal, handed off to Jennings, who just hits the hole. We were scoring from a long ways away. We already have 200 yards rushing. It's the 2nd quarter. We're just moving the ball all over this team, man. Little play action pass. It was set up play. Do it a little too far. Green has to make the dive and catch for it, but hey, that sets us up pretty good and gives me the read option touchdown for Jennings. So he's got 2. And Thompson's got 2, so both running backs so far have all the touchdowns. I haven't done the passing touchdown yet. Wow. I'm typically a passing team, which is crazy. Looking at the stats, look at those yards, man. Holy crap. We have 393 yards of offense in the first half and 8 minutes of holding on to the ball, which is nice. Very nice. 1st and 10, they fumble it after about halfway through the 3rd quarter. I mean, we each kicked the field goal, nothing major going on. That's their 2nd turnover. Read option this time. Gillum keeps it and just walks right into the end zone. I mean, that's nice and easy. I was supposed to cut it to the outside, but hey, when you got a hole that big, you might as well go in it. That's what he said. I don't know, but they tried to kick the field goal, kick it to Bollage, and I was like, yeah, I'm returning this baby. Watch this. Get off me. I probably cut a little too far, but hey, 1 miss. Oh, miss him. 2 miss. Come on, you got this, Bollage. 3 miss. Yeah, we're going the distance. Cut it back, and I run into my own guy. Dadgummit. Almost had the kick return for the touchdown, but not quite fast enough. And the next play, 1st and goal, dump it off to Wiggins for the touchdown. Yeah, it's not just King. It's not just the King Bollage show anymore. I'll dump it off to whoever's open for the most part. Jennings with a spin move. My gosh, man, the spin was working great this game. Their defense couldn't contain my offense. As you can see, hit Wiggins once again on a touchdown pass. We're up 52-17, and we're just pretty much going to walk away with it. But they're not giving up. 2nd and 4, he gets wide open right off of Luke. But Luke makes him pay for it, man. He drills him pretty good. A couple plays later, a little read option. Their quarterback gets in the end zone. I mean, too little, too late. They're down 24-52. So I'll take it. And Wiggins, golly, man, they were just waylaying my receivers, getting all those big hits. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give Wiggins another touchdown. So I did. We're up 59-24. About 3 minutes left, and that's not it, man. We're like, you know what? It's a rivalry game. Might as well go all out. 1st and goal, sitting pretty good. Drop back the pass. Once again, Wiggins, they didn't want to guard him. Passed for 4,000 yards on the season. I think I've got over 6,000 total yards, which is crazy. School record for receiving touchdowns in the game. Wiggins just tearing it up for me, which is nice. Very nice to have, especially in a rivalry game. Player of the game, once again, Tony. 24 for 40, 371, 17 carries, 100 yards, 5 total touchdowns. He has been the player of the game every game he has started. which is insane to me because I figured maybe the running back or receiver, somebody, but no. The backup quarterback has been straight legit for me throwing the ball. Looking at the stats, we're like 12 yards, 13 yards different maybe. It's like insane. That's a lot of offense. But we put up the points, man. We put up the points, that's for dang sure. Looking at the stats, quarterback, of course, played the game. Smallwood, 8 tackles, 5 for a loss, 4 sacks, 4 fumble. Pretty good game. Interested to see how everybody else did, so we'll be right back with that part. All right, going to join the highlights from the game against Arizona. We ended up winning pretty handily. I mean, a couple of those touchdowns, stupidity on my part, especially the pick that resulted in 7 points. I mean, the very next play. But other than that, we just dominated on offense, man. We put up like 800 total offense or total yards. It was all around a good game. We'll see how everybody else did this week. Penn State ends up winning 56-31. Nebraska ends up beating Iowa 45-42. I'd like to see the stats on that game. 3-point game. It's gotta be a doozy. Missouri ends up winning in overtime 40-37. We saw that Iowa ends up losing by 3. Boise State ends up winning 49-14. Louisville had a bye week. I'm going to skip over West Virginia just because if you want to see that game, which I know I do, I'm going to go watch the video as soon as it's made public. It's over on the Italians channel, and I want to see what the heck happened in that game because I'm looking forward to it. I actually just saw the score a little while ago, so I want to know what happened. I want to know what happened. It's pretty interesting, man. You definitely want to go watch that video. Links in the description. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to him. He makes up some pretty good videos. So we're going to skip over West Virginia and skip over Oklahoma State, and we'll be to K-State. K-State ends up winning 34-25. NC State still on vacation, so he more than likely won't get his games in the rest of the season, I assume, especially with it being the summer and all school's about to start back up in like a month or so. And we should be in the off season by then, so we'll be all right. But it's all good, man. He's been pretty active for the most part. On to Mid-Tennessee State, ends up winning 41-35. And like I said, you want to see the Oklahoma State-West Virginia game, go check out the Italians channel, links in the description. And we're going to advance it, see what's going on in the top 25. And we'll be right back. I just got done with the advance. Let's see what everybody else is doing this week. Almost everybody's going to have a bye week, so looking to see what's going on there. Penn State's got a bye week. Nebraska, Missouri, Iowa, Boise State, Louisville. West Virginia's playing TCU. K-State's playing Texas. NC State's got a bye week. Mid-Tennessee State's got a bye week. And Oklahoma State's playing Oklahoma. Check out the top 25 real quick, see what's going on there, if there's any kind of changes. We have a new number 1. Missouri jumped to number 1 over the top of Penn State. Nebraska's number 3. They leapfrogged me with 2 losses. Come on now. Who did he lose to? I think he lost to Notre Dame and Penn State. Well, Penn State's undefeated, but he's got a pretty good opponent record. I mean, wow. He's got a really good opponent record, actually. So maybe that's what it is. West Virginia's number 5. Oklahoma State, Iowa, Mid-Tennessee State. So we got all but 2 in the top 10. 8 out of the top 10. Looking pretty good. K-State, number 15. Boise State, number 20. Anybody else close? No, that's all my Northern Illinois. Check out the BCS, the one that really matters. Going into the bye week right now, it's Missouri, Penn State playing. That's the way it looks. I think Penn State and Nebraska have to play each other because that could be a doozy. West Virginia leapfrogged me. I dropped down a slot or 2. Then we got pretty much the same as it was in the top 10. K-State, Boise State. Yeah, looking all right. Looking pretty good. I'm not going to show any of the other stats, the conference standings, Heisman watch, award finalists until the next advance because we have a bye week this week. We only have like 3 people playing games, so hopefully we can get this one done pretty quick and maybe ahead of schedule. But it's perfect timing for me because I don't have to go anywhere this weekend. I'm actually going to have to work all weekend, like Saturday and Sunday, to make up for my day I missed Friday, and because my boss wants me to work on the weekend. So I'm actually going to be in town all week and weekend. So hopefully we can get this moving into the conference championship week and into the bowl season, man. If we can get done before the end of July, I'll be stoked. And then I can give you guys a little heads up on what's going to happen after that. But as of right now, we are done with week 14 into week 15. Like I said, I don't have a game. Oklahoma State's going to end up having one. So if you want to see some gameplay footage after the next advance, make sure you check out the Italian channel. You need to go check it out anyways, because like I said, that game is going to be interesting to watch. I want to know what happens, so I'm going to make sure I watch it myself. So as of right now, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see y'all next time.